It's that time of year where all the moms and dads out there are going and running around like crazy. In fact, last weekend was the tax-free weekend to go get all your school supplies and your school clothes, your school uniforms, your school backpacks, and all that stuff. Well, if you're homeschooling, or this is your first year, or even a homeschooler that's starting up the year again, don't stress, relax. Go buy those supplies, because right now this is the best time of year, one of the best time of the year to buy those supplies. I mean, you can get things for very cheap and stock up on that stuff for your school. But if you're just starting out with homeschooling, you need to understand, you don't have to start on the day that everybody else starts the public school day of school. You can start a week after, a week before, a month after. You just got to make sure that you abide by the laws of your state and relax, guys. It's not something to freak out about, because when you're starting out with homeschooling, you need to learn first to de-school. And deschooling is to remember not to do school in your house. You're trying to homeschool. Homeschooling and schooling are two different things. Homeschooling is not putting your child in a desk for 6 hours like the school system does and telling your child to raise their hand every time they have a question. Homeschooling gives you more freedom, gives your child more freedom to be a child, and gives you more freedom to teach them and give them the love of learning. That's what I have for today. Relax and remember, de-school, de-school, de-school.
I love that term, de-school. You know, when you're brand new starting out homeschooling, you may think, well, I've got to create that same environment. And you just don't have to. There are times when it's like that. For like Jonathan, sometimes I had to sit him at his desk and he had to focus, but I would still find action figures close by. So.
Yeah. And that's fine. I mean, it's fine to, math, you're going to have to sit down and do your math work. But also, a lot of homeschoolers don't realize, or a lot of people that are starting to homeschool, they think that they got to be really rigorous and everything. And I'm going to have to find that DVD. There's a DVD that was out that a homeschooler made showing how they first started homeschooling, and the mom with the what do you call that? The yardstick. And they came to check to see how the homeschooling was doing. And she had that kid on the desk, and she saw the kid was looking outside, and she slammed the yardstick on the desk. And the woman had to take the mom aside and say, "You're homeschooling, honey. You're not in school with 30 students. You don't need to be so rigorous." And this is the thing. You need to relax, take a deep breath, get to know your child, because my kids came out of school at second grade and fourth grade. I took them out of school, my older two, and I had to get to know them. And that's what you need to do if you're just starting out. Get to know your children, get to know their learning style. We need to do that. Relax. Yes, go get the supplies, but don't jump into getting all of those expensive things, especially when your child's only 5 years old.
Second grade. That was Jonathan too. Pull him out at the second grade. So, well, thank you very much.
We'll be dancing in the streets, dancing at his feet, dancing in the New Jerusalem, and we will